I think I've told myself that I'm better off alone more times than I can count. And honestly, sometimes I believe it. Sometimes being alone feels easier. Not lonely, just alone. There's a difference. When I'm alone, I don't have to worry where I stand with anyone. I don't have to overthink texts. I don't have to worry about someone pulling away. I don't have to sit there trying to figure out if someone cares about me as much as I care about them. It's quiet, predictable, safe. And after enough disappointments, safe starts to become really appealing. Because people are complicated. Feelings are complicated. You can spend months getting close to someone and then watch everything slowly change. You can trust someone, care about them, make space for them in your life. And then one day, they're just not there anymore. And I think after you've experienced enough of that, you start looking at being alone differently. It stops feeling like a bad thing. It starts feeling like protection. Because when you're alone, nobody can leave. Nobody can disappoint you. Nobody can make you question yourself. And honestly, there have been times where that felt worth it. Times where I looked at all the stress that comes with relationships and friendships and feelings and thought, you know what? This is easier. Because when you're alone, you only have yourself to worry about. Your mood isn't attached to somebody else's attention. Your happiness doesn't depend on whether someone texts you back. Your day doesn't suddenly get worse because somebody's energy changed. You just exist. And there's something peaceful about that. But if I'm being honest, I don't think that's the whole truth. Because every time I tell myself I'm better off alone, it usually comes after something. After getting hurt, or after getting disappointed, or after caring more than somebody else did. It never comes from a genuinely peaceful place. It comes from exhaustion. Like I'm tired. Tired of getting attached. Tired of hoping. Tired of caring. And being alone starts feeling less like a choice and more like a defense mechanism. Like if I stop letting people get close, then I won't have to deal with losing them. And that logic makes sense, at least on the surface. But I've noticed something. The moments where I say I'm better off alone the most are usually the moments where I feel the most disconnected. And that's always confused me. Because if being alone is what I want, then why does loneliness still bother me? Why do I still miss people? Why do I still crave connection? Why do I still find myself wishing there was someone to talk to at the end of the day? Because the truth is, I don't actually think I want to be alone forever. I just think I want to stop getting hurt. And those aren't the same thing. But sometimes I treat them like they are. Sometimes I convince myself that distance is peace. That isolation is independence. That if I stop needing people, then nothing can affect me anymore. But that's not really how it works. Because even during periods where I spent a lot of time alone, where I focused on myself, where I kept to myself emotionally, there were still moments that felt empty. Moments where something good happened and there was nobody I wanted to tell. Moments where I was struggling and realized I didn't actually want to carry everything by myself. Moments where being alone stopped feeling peaceful and started feeling heavy. And that's the part I don't always admit. Because saying I'm better off alone sounds strong. It sounds independent. It sounds like you figured something out. But sometimes, I think it's just another way of saying I'm tired of being disappointed. And those are two very different things.